get my other camera lady up there.
Sam.
Wave. Woo! Thank you, Sam. What's up, socials? I am in sunny Charleston, South Carolina, the 5th city that I have visited on a little bit of a long trip. Some of it work, some of it vacation. I'm just loving life right now. I'm on a boat. I don't know how I ended up here. I think it has a lot to do with one Vincenzo Landino, and this was a really cool birthday present, so I'm excited about that. As you know, I was just in Edinburgh, Scotland, where I spoke, and I try to share a lot of quotes to get people in a mindset of what they can expect to learn from me. And one of those quotes that I use very frequently is from Theodore Roosevelt: do what you can with what you have where you are. Today, that looks real fancy. I'm using a very nice camera that my friend carried with him today. I don't always have all this stuff when I'm traveling. I actually prefer not to. I don't bring my DSLR, especially if I'm going overseas. It's just so much stuff. I've got this little guy with me and it does enough. You guys also know that I have a Canon G7X, which has been my go-to vlogging camera lately. And then of course, extra accessories that I can record better audio with. But most of the time it very much is on the fly. But when you gotta get the video done, you gotta get it done. A really good example is the video I posted last week with Mark Schaefer at the conference. I just used the G7X, recorded audio to my iPhone, sync it together on my Mac Air, and I'm ready to go. You have to remember that you're not always gonna have the gear. You're not always gonna have the perfect conditions. There's probably gonna be a tiny bit of wind in this video, and that's okay. I'm using what I have where I am, and I hope that you'll think about what that means for you today. You may not have the perfect camera, you may not have the perfect content, you may not even have the perfect plan, but it doesn't mean that you don't have something to share with the world. And I hope that you look at the camera a little bit differently and just share what's happening on your mind that your audience actually cares about. That's the key. Do what you can with what you have, where you are. I'm using a boat today. I'm pretty excited about it. Thank you, Vincenzo, especially for this fancy camera that I would never be using. Maybe the next video will be on the smartphone because I'm traveling. Maybe it'll be back in my office with a DSLR. It doesn't matter. It's whatever I've got. Hopefully that's a learning lesson for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. From Charleston, South Carolina, I'll see you on the next one.